Thank you, Texas Congressional District 6, for dialing into our Tele-Rally tonight. This is Susan Wright, and I'm honored to be here with President Donald J. Trump. As many of you know, we have an important special election runoff, and tomorrow is Election Day. Mr. President, I am so grateful for your endorsement and support in the race. It's meant the world to me, and it's helped so much here. And now I'll turn it over to you, Mr. President.
Well, thank you very much, Susan, and it's an honor to be with everybody. I hear a lot of people are on the line, and that's an honor. These tele-rallies have been incredible. And I especially want to say hello and thank you to Texas, because we had a big victory. We had an honest election, or at least honest enough, because we certainly had a big one. And thank you much. I love Texas. I always have. And we're going to always be fighting for Texas. I'm thrilled to speak with everyone about tomorrow's special runoff election in Texas's 6th congressional district. And I'm asking everybody to go out and vote tomorrow for a really terrific person, a wonderful person, Susan Wright. She has my complete and total endorsement. She's the only one. I'm endorsing one person. As you know, we had a very successful little bout a couple of months ago, and Susan came out along with somebody else, and we did knock out the Democrat, and that was a big achievement that the press, the fake news as I call it, doesn't like talking about, but they knocked out the Democrat, but Susan is my total and complete endorsement. She was married to a great gentleman who I knew, Ron Wright, and he was an outstanding member of Congress. Susan will carry on his legacy and stand up to the radical left and fight for our America First agenda, because it's about America First as opposed to America Last. It's very easy when all you have to do is look at the pipeline he approved for Russia, but the pipeline he didn't approve for us, the Keystone. And it's 48,000 jobs wiped out. It would have been a great project, and a lot of people got hurt. But Russia got approved, and that is so ridiculous. I do want to say that, Susan, Ron is up looking down on you, and he's very, very proud right now. He's very, very proud. Susan will vote to shut down Joe Biden's border disaster and defund Biden and Pelosi's open borders extremism. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. Hundreds of thousands of people are pouring in every month. We've never seen anything like it. I couldn't believe, I figured it was incompetence, but maybe they actually want that. As you know, I started the wall, and it's almost finished. I mean, literally could be finished in a month, but they didn't want it finished. And incredibly, we started at 2.5 years. I won 2.5 years worth of lawsuits and got the right to build it. And another month it would have been completed. And one of the reasons we had the most successful southern border in history by far was all of the wall. We built almost 500 miles of wall, and that really helped us, even with the open spaces that should be done immediately, but they're saying they're probably not going to do them. It is not even believable. Susan will vote to end catch and release, stop illegal immigration, and fully restore our southern border. She'll do all of the things that we know, and including remain in Mexico. Illegal immigrants were coming into our country. They could be criminals at the highest level. I don't know if you know it, but other countries are opening up their jails and filling our country with their prisoners and their criminals, and these are serious criminals. So they're just letting everyone out of their jails, and they're coming into the USA, and it's just not acceptable. Susan's going to be very tough on crime, and I know her well, where she will come out and she will be as tough as anybody in Congress. She'll protect our law enforcement heroes, and will never, ever slander, disparage, or she will never defund the police. Susan, very importantly, is a relentless advocate for our Second Amendment rights. And as you know, our Second Amendment is under siege. It is totally under siege. And she will be one of the strong voices. She'll cut your taxes just like I did. We cut your taxes. We gave you the largest tax cut in the history of our country, larger than any, including the Reagan tax cut. She'll cut your regulations. She'll stand up for Texas oil and gas jobs. And I can't say this, and I shouldn't say it, but I will. I told you so. They are totally against energy independence. And today I heard that they're negotiating again with OPEC to try and get more oil, because your gasoline has gone from $1.87 a gallon when I left to $3.50, and that's going to go up to a lot more. It's a disgrace. That's like a double tax increase. She'll also be a fierce opponent of Nancy Pelosi. Look, Nancy Pelosi has been a disaster for our country, and Joe Biden's extremist attempts to indoctrinate our children with critical race theory, a disgrace that we even have to talk about it and waste time talking about it. With your vote, Susan will oppose the Socialist Democrats and the attacks they're making on us in every way and in every form. They're attacking us, and they're really bringing us into not socialism, but communism, and everyone knows it. In everything that Susan does, she will protect our Constitution, religious liberty, the right to life, and our proud American heritage, and, by the way, our proud American flag. So, Susan, I just want to congratulate you on really such a great campaign, but it's only great when everyone gets out and vote. You have my total endorsement. I am so proud of it, and you will help make America great again. So tomorrow, which is Tuesday, July 27th, if you could, and we have many thousands of people on the line, if you could go out and vote for Susan. She is a fantastic person. Susan Wright, candidate for Texas 6th, and we really appreciate it. We'll watch on Tuesday night, Susan, and hopefully it's going to be a fantastic victory for you and for Ron. He could not, he is just looking down and he's beaming. Thank you all very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President, so much for those kind words, and thank you again for your support in this race. It really has been such a big help. I look forward to working with you and delivering on your America First agenda when I'm in Congress. And thank you to everyone who listened in tonight. We're going to end this call with a brief one-question poll. The question, will you stand with President Trump and vote for me, Susan Wright, on Election Day tomorrow? You can press 1 for yes and press 2 for no. I would be honored to earn your vote, and I would be honored to serve you in Congress. Again, this is Susan Wright. Thank you, and have a great night.